Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? It is July 11th at 7:32 a.m. It is Friday. Uh, but today's message, topic, and hoodoo work spell that we are going with for episode 5 is Peaceful Palace. My empresses, my ladies, my queens, my divine feminines, my priestesses, my root workers, all the lovely people, oracles, all the lovely people, star seeds, whatever you want to call yourself. Is your palace in order? Is your sanctuary peaceful? Is your home your safe place? If not, you need your ass whooped. Okay? So, to start off, I want to jump off with Peaceful Palace. I want to talk about my root work hoodoo spell. So, Peaceful Palace is my hoodoo root work spell that I have created into a candle. Not just any candle, it is my brand's number one selling candle. So, give myself a pat on the back because y'all are in love with Peaceful Palace. Not only the smell, but I have gotten so many reviews of the spiritual, physical impact that it has done for people in their homes. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that you all enjoy it. I'm grateful that it brings you all so much peace in your home, so much serenity in your home, so much of good smelling aromas because I picked each one of my scents, and I cannot lie to y'all, like that is really one of my I love that candle. So I'm grateful for the aesthetic, the herbs. It has one of my favorite herbs in it, which is blue cornflower. So I love that. That herb is beautiful. Many beautiful properties of love, protection, harmony, family. That is what Peaceful Palace is all about. Family, protection, love, home, grounding energy. So if you want to get your home in alignment, to have your home a peaceful place, to have your home growing and thriving in love, family, harmony, peace, and protection from bullshit, Peaceful Palace is it's your go-to, okay? I called it Peaceful Palace. PP. I get into it. But Peaceful Palace because your home is a palace no matter what phase it's in. It don't matter if your ass living in a goddamn cardboard box or a wood ass shack, a apartment, a townhome, a condo, a loft, or a mansion. Regardless of the status in which it is a palace because you are royalty and you live in that motherfucker. So that means you should create it. You should treat it as such. And your home is always your sanctuary. Your home is your safe place. Okay? That's it. Yeah. So Peaceful Palace is a must have. Um in your toolbox. For my people, if you are trying to manifest moving into a new property, a new home, getting a new home, rejuvenating your home, remodeling your home, just want a fresh overall feeling for your home, buy my candle. If you don't want to buy the candle and you want to take it up a notch and take it up a level, get it in a spell. I don't have it listed on my website. I don't have it listed on my website. But people always, if you need something from me, you contact me and we talk. So if you want something specifically made for a peaceful palace, if you want it in a ritual, if you want it in a honey jar, whatever it is that you desire, you let me know and we cook it up. We get it right. Okay? Boom. But let's get into the lesson, the message. Ladies, is your home a peaceful palace? Is your home your safe space? Is your home your sanctuary? Is God able to come sit in your house? Do spirits roam your home frequently, pleasantly? Do they guard every doorstep? Do they protect bullshit from coming to your house? From being allowed in your house? Yeah, all that good little stuff like that. All the good little stuff like that. Okay, so ladies, your home is your base. Your home is your base. Your home is your foundation. Your home is your safe space. Your home is your escape from the matrix. It is your escape from the outside world. So that means it should be treated as such. Your home should be clean. Your home should be welcoming. Your home should have a life into it. Not just you, but life. What do you mean by life, Janice? You are a spiritual being of some sort. It don't matter which level, it don't matter which religion you want to call yourself, it don't matter what your ethnicity. And y'all know what I mean. I ain't even finna try to correct myself. Life should be within your home. You are life. You breathe life. You are a nurturer. You are a creator. So you should see something with life in your home to where something is growing. Something is being taken care of. Something is being nurtured. They can range from plants, pets, animals, fish. Something with life should be in your home along with you that you connect with on a spiritual level. Pets. Pets can't talk, but they can talk if you listen, if you pay attention, if you learn their behaviors. It's an interaction. It's a give and take interaction. You take care of them, they take care of you. Plants. It's an exchange. It's an interaction. You take care of the plants, they continue to grow. They bring beauty to your home. They show you the representation of growth, the physical manifestation of growth, of life, of nurturing, of you pouring into something, and your love and your abundance, prospering, adding beauty, producing oxygen. Fish. I don't know. Hey, I used to have fish growing up. But you have to take care of fish. It's a life. It's an aquatic life at that. So if you are a water being, if you like water, why not have a couple fish in your house? You know, my goal I want a koi fish pond one day. I know I'm gonna get it. I done told my man I want one by 50 million times. So he know I'm gonna have to get this crazy ass girl a koi fish pond one day. Cause if not, she ain't gonna shut up about it. But life, have a life in your home that represents your essence, your nurturing, your catering. Okay? Now, let's take it to a spiritual level. Is your house clean to where God I want to come sit in there and talk to you and meditate with you and pray with you? Because cleanliness is next to godliness. So, your home has to be clean. One thing I used to always tell people, and this just hit me too. God ain't gonna bless no mess. So if your house a mess, he ain't finna come there. If your house a mess, how the hell you expect for somebody to bless it or give you something and you already living in a mess? Understand? Another thing that I was finna say in the first part that we always talk about in the spiritual community is, especially when you doing manifestation work, counter work, root work, whatever you want to call it, in whichever way you practice it, you cannot expect abundance, money flow if you are nasty. You are your own blockbuster. I mean, you your own blockage. Damn it. I'm thinking about blockbuster and eradicate. But that's what you gonna need. Cause you need to get rid of all this unnecessary stuff. Okay? I hate junk. I hate mess. I like, yeah. When you flow, when you can move properly, sit peacefully. It's everything you need and want. Okay? It flows to you. It flows to you. Another spiritual tip. Protect your home. Peaceful palace. P. Protection. Okay? That's a major aspect in that spell, in that root word. Protection. Protect your home, because your home is your place in which you are vulnerable, in which you come home to relax, to decompress. So in order to be comfortable and at peace, protection must be laid. Protection must be set out. Protection can various forms. God been putting it on me all week of what I'm gonna touch on. And one of the first things I want to touch on, and me, and not only me, baby is big on this. Big daddy. He big on this. You don't allow any and everybody to your home. You don't allow any and everybody to your safe space. You don't allow any and everybody to your house. It ain't, everybody ain't gotta see where you stay. Everybody ain't gotta see what you got. Everybody ain't gotta see the aesthetic of your home. Everybody ain't got to know how many bedrooms you got, what you live on, what all that little stuff like that. Too many eyes can cause too many problems. Not only that, if people see what you got and people see where you stay, they can take it. And it ain't gonna be nobody's fault but yours that you invited a thief into your home. And a thief can range on many levels: spiritually, mentally, physically, materially. If you in this shit for real, you know what I'm talking about. So don't have all them energies in your home. So that means you need to protect your home. I got railroad spikes in the collection now. Y'all can go get them. Protect your home. Guard your home. Lay roots down. Pray over your home. Like they do back in the day. We just got new terminology for it. But they used to bless their house. Pray over their house. Anoint your home with oils. Confirmation. I got sage. Sage your house. Smoke your house out. I got candles with specific intentions. Burn them. Manifest a beautiful home, a peaceful home. It needs to be clean. It needs to be full of love. It needs to be nurturing. If you got a man, if you got a spouse, if you got a woman, if you got a family, if you got kids, when they been and came home from school and for work, they don't want to do nothing but kick off their motherfucking shoes and sit their ass down with some food. When you come home from a long day at work, you don't want to do nothing but come home to a clean house with food in your refrigerator and everything laid out for you to relax like a palace. So in order for it to be a palace, you gotta make it a palace. And I'ma say it once again. Once again. It don't matter if you live in a cardboard box, a shack, a shelter, a trailer, an apartment, a house, a mansion, a condo, a high rise. You got to treat every level as if it's a palace. You have to appreciate what you have in order to get more, to gain more. I hope y'all catching it. Because just because you don't have this amazing apartment or this amazing 6-bedroom house that you want at that moment in time, if you ain't taking care of what God then gave you now, you ain't gonna never get that. You ain't gonna appreciate a mansion. If you can't keep your apartment clean, how you gonna expect to get a house and keep a house clean? So one thing that God put on my mind is everything comes with work. Work is needed. Work is necessary. In order for something to be grown, in order for something to produce, nurturance must be done. Tender love and care, attention, affection. The effort must be put forward. So, work on your space. Love your space. Take it from somebody that I like to rearrange my house every few months. Okay? Janice, why you rearrange your house every few months? I'm glad you asked. Your base, your home, your sanctuary is a representation of you. If you growing every few months, you changing every few months. The things around you need to change every few months. Change your house around. Change the frequency the energy. And one thing I used to always be big on when I, before I got myself to, where I am now and what we used to call it back in, what they still call it, feng shui, which is still a spiritual term in another culture that is well appreciated. Feng shui is the energy and the flow of your home. You attract things when you have a balanced feng shui. Feng shui can go with your energy. What we like to call it the aesthetic of your house, the aesthetic of your home, the flow of your home. Change stuff up. It's okay to get rid of furniture. Throw furniture away. Mattresses, couches, sofas, pillows, sheets, dishes. Keep it clean. Change stuff out. You change out. You shouldn't still be sleeping on shit from 10 years ago. You know how many spirits then laid on that? You don't want to change that. I hope you get it. Spiritually cleanse your home. If you ain't got the way to get spiritual stuff, go to a Botanica, order off my site or whichever you choose. Hey, ammonia, Clorox, pine oil. My daddy call it pine sol. He still use it faithfully. I use it. Mop your floors, Florida water, touch of love, orange blossom, whatever spiritual tools, mop your floors, wipe your walls down, wash your sheets, wash your home in these things, oranges. Ooh, right here, ringing. Oranges, lemons. It's okay to have them in your kitchen. It's okay to have them placed in your living room. You know when your grandma used to have it placed in certain areas of your house, it purifies energy. Certain plants purify energy, protect your home. Everything has a significance to it. It's about living an intentional life. When you cover your home, when you cover your palace and balance your palace. When I looked at one of my altars. If you got altars in your home, keep them up. Hey, put it up. Do what it needs to be done. Make sure it's well taken care of. I'm doing this shout out to Citrus Rose on the Clayman, y'all. If y'all ain't with the brand, get into it. I'm letting you know it does wonders. Okay, that's just a little side tip. Cause the girl's skin is doing amazing. The products, tea, very much. Tea. If you ain't shot with my brand yet, either on the spiritual level or the skincare, you sleep. You need to wake up and join. Because if you're watching my videos, you might well shop with me, baby. The best shit around. Okay, that's enough. But yes, altars, keep them clean. Whatever it is, a peaceful palace, you guys. A peaceful palace. Peaceful palace. Whatever you think about, whatever you want your home to be, whatever it is that you can to keep your home that way, do it. Clean, pray over, be intentional, colors, layouts, plants, music, smells, food, decorations. All of these things play a major part in stepping into a new form of feminine energy. That is one of the top things. And stepping into Empress World. Empress World, you must maintain a peaceful palace. You must maintain a peaceful home, not only for yourself, but for your family. One of the key aspects of femininity is nurturing, soft, comfort, relaxation. Your home should be a representation of that. Organize it. Like I said, if you got a man that take care of you, that man should have to do nothing but come home, take off his clothes, sit down and eat. Whatever he need, it should be got. It should be got, Easy to find, easy to get. Everything laid out to the T. Your business stuff laid out to the T. You should have a woman's space where you can be yourself. My girl says into the beauty. Get your beauty room. Hey, it don't matter if it's a little corner. It don't matter if it's a corner in a room. It don't matter if it's a corner in a bathroom. It don't matter if you got a small bathroom, baby. If you ain't got nothing but a little shelf, you better work yourself up that way. If you like plants, put them plants everywhere. Find you the best sun, wherever you can put it. Hey, lay it out. If you got kids, make sure your kids have their own little area to where they can be themselves, to where they can relax. Kids go through a lot. You don't know what them children be going through mentally, spiritually, emotionally, especially if you ain't talking to them. But even if you are, make sure they have their own space as well. Make sure everyone has a significant space in order to relax because that is home. My mothers, make sure them kids they got a tour room, a play area. Make sure they toys could be easily found, put up, taken care of. Make sure they nurture them. Make sure they take care of them. Make sure they keep them clean. Your refrigerator. Ooh, Lord, I feel like I'm rambling now. But you better go clean the goddamn refrigerator. Microwave, all that. I don't know. I'm just talking good shit now. But I hope y'all get what I'm saying. But a major thing in Empress World, stepping into divine feminine to its highest potential, is keeping your home, your base, your foundation, where you meditate, where you relax, where you connect with God away from the world, should be a main and a top priority. Toodles. Till next time.